Do not use school as an excuse for you not to have a consistent walk with God. Hey guys, welcome back, and hi to our new subscribers and to any new viewers. I'm Gastota and this is Gastota Ministries. If you'd like to see more of me and more of what I do, go ahead, click the subscribe button, check out my other videos, and you can also go check out my other social media pages. So today's video is for all the students out there, and we'll be talking about how to include God in your studies. Firstly, I cannot stress enough how important it is to make time for God within our days. I know that as students we are busy, we have tests, assignments, we have homework, we have a lot of things on our plate, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to spend time with God. As students, God wants us to flourish in everything that we do. He wants us to flourish in everything that we do. Jeremiah 29:11, we all know this verse. He wants to see you succeed, and he wants to see you succeed in every aspect of your life. So he has some tips to help you guys include God in your studies. He has some tips to help you balance between God and school. So the first one is, like I just said, set aside some time to spend with God. It is so important. I cannot stress that enough. I honestly cannot. Set aside time where you are gonna focus on God only, and you're gonna go to him and ask him to do whatever he needs to do in you. You're gonna ask him for whatever it is that you're asking for. Give him the time that he deserves and be consistent with it. Don't change it or don't compromise it because you need to study or things come up and you start to postpone your time with God. Don't do that. Legit. Like, y'all can start off small with like 10 minutes a day. Like, it's just make time for God. Here's an easy way that you can start doing that. You can just take your phone and set an alarm for a specific time. Set an alarm for a specific time, and when it rings, you know that, okay, it's time for me to pray, it's time for me to spend time with God, and you shut off everything and you just focus on God. So y'all start doing that. Be consistent and make it mandatory for you. As mandatory as attending class is, make spending time with God mandatory for you. Because once you do it over and over again, it becomes a habit. And when you do your habit over and over again, it becomes a lifestyle. It becomes who you are. Another tip is that go to church. Don't skip church just because you have an assignment. Don't skip church just because you have a test. Don't skip church. You're gonna need those few hours in church. Church is where you find support. It's where you find encouragement. It's where you find peace and calm. It's where you strengthen your faith. So don't skip church. Don't do it. Something else that can help you: listen to Christian music. Listen to Christian music. An example of how you can include God in your studies: my brother, when he studies, he listens to Christian music while he's studying. And for him, it does wonders. Legit. Like, it works for him. He enjoys it. It's like, it's like you are including God in your studies. It's like telling God, you're like, God, you know what? I'm with you every step of the way. I'm with you wherever it is that I go, with whatever it is that I do. And I'm not gonna leave you anyway. You never leave me, so I'm not gonna leave you anyway. So that's what you can also do, guys. You can, when you're studying, when you're doing your assignments, when you are preparing, presentations and all of that, you can listen to Christian music. Just like create that atmosphere where you're gonna feel God's presence and sit in his presence and let him do what he needs to do, Another tip is learn to trust God. And that's the most important, because if you don't trust God, then everything else falls apart. If you don't trust God, then you don't have faith in him, you don't believe in what he can do, you don't have confidence, you don't have peace. Because you're trying to do it on your own, and you're trying to do it on your own. you're not giving God, you're not giving it to him. I mean, Jesus tells us in his word that we should take up his yoke, he'll take up ours, and we should take his because his is lighter than ours. And when we come to him and we spend time with him, we're giving him the permission to do exactly that, to give us his yoke, and he takes our heavy one. He's got it all taken care of. And when you have faith in God, you trust in him, it means that, okay, I know I studied everything, I know my work, so God, it's your turn, you help me pass this. And you just leave it at that. Stop stressing about it. Stop trying to last minute cram. If you know, when you have confidence, when you have faith and confidence and you trust in God, you know that I studied. I know I studied. This confidence exudes out of you to the point, I know I studied. So when you're writing that test, you write. When you get out, you're like, I know I studied. I know I passed. That's what God gives you. That's why it's so important to spend time with God, because he downloads within you all these characteristics that you need for everyday life. You're gonna need that confidence that he's giving you. You're gonna need that faith. You're gonna need that trust. You're gonna need that peace. Because working under stress is not helping you. It's not helping anyone. When you work under stress, nothing gets done. You feel like everything is a bad idea. You feel like everything is wrong and all of that. But when you trust in God, you are filled with so much peace and calm that you can just do anything. You start to see things differently. You don't see things for what they are, but you see them for what they could be. You see them the way that God sees them, and you see that things are possible. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you have any queries, questions, feedback, comments, queries, whatever's on your mind, do not hesitate to message me on any of my other social media platforms, or you can email me or comment down below. Go down to the description and go check out my blooper video just to make you guys laugh a little, and come back tomorrow for kind of a part 2 for this video.